Hello everyone, this is Aditi Patil, Chairperson Greenflorescence. We are a nature consultancy and education firm based here in Pune, India. I would like to talk to you today about viticulture. So, it is always said that a great wine forms in the vineyard. Nature engineers it, nature produces it. But exactly what does happen when a wine is made in the vineyard? Nature does not crush the grapes and bottle it. So, what exactly is happening here? Why they are saying that the great wine is being made inside the vineyard? Now, this is a very fundamental question because most of the time when we are talking about wine, we are seeing those fancy bottles, those over the top labels, and I would say unpronounceable names, but it's not anything like that. It is just nature. Now, what exactly is happening here? Let's talk about it a bit. So, when we are talking about viticulture, first we must understand what exactly is viticulture. The word viticulture is a simple meaning of the family of the grapevines. Now see, in science there are millions of plants and animals which we have to study. Now if a person has to study without any system, that person would go crazy, definitely. So what did the scientists and the learned people do? They classified it, categorized it, and on the basis of similarities and differences, they gave them the names. So like your movies have different genres like horror, comedy, drama, action, like that. There is something called as genus in the plant science. Genus is like a group or a category of plants which are very similar to each other. You can call it as cousins. So the genus of all the grapevines is Vitis, and the family, which is even broader version of that, it's called Vitaceae. Now, since this science studies all the grapevines which belong to this genus Vitis and the family Vitaceae, this science is called as viticulture. Now, why viticulture is so important? Let me give you a small example. So, viticulture is a subset of horticulture, which is the art of cultivation. Now, let me just share my screen and let me talk to you about how viticulture is one of the most sophisticated forms of agriculture we have seen and why it is so important right now as well. So, let's let's try and understand a bit about viticulture. Let me just move on to a side a bit, and then let me just show you. Okay, here I am. So what you can see here on my screen is a simple picture of the grapevine. This is a standard grapevine, and what you can see is this is a trunk which you can see there are primary branches, there are leaves. Now you can see this is a simple normal grapevine. What's special in that? Let me share you something else, and then we can maybe talk a bit detailed about that. So when we are talking about grapevine, we need to understand its structure a bit, and this structure is what is going to define the grapevine. Now as you can see, is this is the standard grapevine. Now what you have here is a trunk, which is the main stem. There is this branch. Now here there is the mystery. The grapevine is a woody perennial climber. That means it stiffens up as it gets old. It lives for many years, and it is a climbing plant. All these together are a recipe to format the grapevine, to shape the grapevine according to our own will. And this ability alone has enabled human beings to grow the grapevine in ways unfathomable. This plant has survived 8,000 years on our planet. This plant, you can find it on almost every possible continent. So, and it has gone, I don't know, innumerable genetic mutations. So, why this plant is very important? That the resilience of this plant, the sheer ability to adapt or adaptability of this plant is what makes the grapevine special. Another thing which makes this viticulture special is the special horticultural practices which are involved. So one of the practices, actually two of them which often go together, are called as training and pruning. So what exactly are training and pruning? Let's just see about this as well. So if you can see on the screen, this is a person who is holding a shears and he is about to cut a branch of the tree. Now this is a very interesting thing. In training is the objective where you achieve the plant to grow in a particular manner. But pruning is the technique with which you do it. So there are specific timings, methods, tools and techniques with which you cut the plants at specific points of time in specific methods, and that significantly impacts the yield of the grapevine. Now what you need to understand is, when we are talking about viticulture, it's not just the vineyard. All these activities which are happening, all these activities together are going to affect how much sugar the grapevine is going to have, how many leaves the grapevine is going to have, and ultimately how your wine is going to turn out. And this is the most important aspect of viticulture. So I am very passionate about viticulture, and that is why I do host certificate courses in viticulture which I conduct one on one. This is a short glimpse of what you can see and you can find in our courses. The courses are very much detailed. I would also like to take you to my website, greenflorescence.com, and maybe we can explore our courses a bit as well. So this is our website, greenflorescence.com. I will obviously be sharing the link to this website in the comments, and these are our viticulture courses. Different courses we have for different levels. As you can see, we have 7 different courses in viticulture. We have the holistic viticulture proficiency, the advanced viticulture, viticulture and vineyard management, tropical, elementary, preparatory, and wines and wines. So each course is very carefully crafted for different levels of education. So I would like to take you to my holistic viticulture proficiency, which is the longest course which we have. This is a very highly specialized niche course in viticulture, and here you can find all the topics which we covered. Now this, as you can see, we have divided into 9 modules. This is a long course and it has each module explained in detail. The other courses have more or less the similar topics but in different frequencies. So the holistic viticulture proficiency will have 9 modules where we understand viticulture, we talk about tropical viticulture, we talk about enology, supply chain management, table grape viticulture, ampelography, vineyard design, technology, and an overall holistic understanding. We also have customized sessions here and assessments and evaluations as well. Now, I would also like to highlight a fact here that most of the people do not know, is that Greenflorescence is one of the only non-institutional viticulture education provider in India. We conduct our courses with great passion. I myself do that, and that is why I believe that viticulture is something which needs to be talked about. At Greenflorescence, we take care of each and every person like our own. I would be very involved in the person who is sitting in front of me, in ensuring that the person is completely aware and has grasped completely the concept of viticulture, whatever is going on in the topic. So what those topics are, how viticulture is taught at Greenflorescence, and if you want to know much more about this, I invite you to join our courses. The June registrations have already begun of all the courses at Greenflorescence. You can come and explore and directly join these courses. And if you still want to know more about that, you can also reach us here at our contact details or visit our website or just drop a mail. I'll be happy to talk to you. So, this was it. A glimpse of viticulture, how it is at Greenflorescence. We dive into many deep topics like genetics, hybridization, what are clones, what is how soil is going to affect. We talk about terroir, we talk about enology, yeast, fermentation, and all those possible technical topics which might stump you in your studies or just intrigue you or make you curious. If it is related to viticulture, if it is a topic which needs to be understood, you will definitely find it at Greenflorescence. To know more and to join our courses, come, I invite you to explore Greenflorescence and be a part of a family where knowledge is the real power, knowledge is the real bond. This is Aditi Patil signing off. Thank you so much. I will see you soon in a next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Cheers.